Bear with me, about to make sure I'm live and good. Check the audio right quick before I get started. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Alright, we good. Alright. Shalom, shalom. Before I get started as usual, I want to turn and face the east, which is this way. Give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Hawakakadash. Alright, and double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well. And if it wasn't for those men and the men that taught them, alright, we wouldn't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and this doctrine of life today. Alright, to be able to be what? Adopted and brought back to the Heavenly Father. Alright, through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah, in their true names. Alright, Yahweh Shah. Alright, and honors and salutations to the men of the Lord, risking their lives. Alright, for the elect's sake, and for the testimony of Yahweh Shah, enduring unto the end. Alright, and Shalom, Ariyah Malak, Shalom, Yahweh Shah Brakatah. Alright, and to the to the Akwafs and the children, alright, doing what they're supposed to do, submitting themselves to the man of the head of the household, Barakatham. Alright, may Yahweh Shah keep the peace, alright, in the households of the elect, the hopeful elect, alright. So without further ado, alright, like the title of the video say, we're just going to go into current events, alright, and further, like the script say, give him no rest till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Alright? So we're not going to give Yahweh Shah no rest until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Okay? So starting off with World War III, because World War III is escalating. Okay? World War III is escalating. Alright? Vladimir Putin, alright, he's giving out warnings to not basically to not further their interference, talking to Babylon the Great America. Alright? Alright, but the proud, that's why in Daniel it says this horn was stout, was more stout than his fellows. Okay? And I want to find that right quick too. Bear with me. This Babylon is stout. This is a proud country. Okay? Alright? So this Daniel chapter 7 and 20. Daniel chapter 7 and 20. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes, and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. Alright? So that horn is Babylon the Great America, whose look is more stout than his fellows. Alright? Let me check the comment board. Okay. Alright. So this place is proudful. Alright? Just like a whorish woman. Alright? To do wickedness and wipe her lips and say, I have done no wickedness. Alright? So let's get back to Revelations. Alright? So things is heating up. Things is heating up in the Gaza, over there in Gaza, between Israel, alright, and the Palestinians, okay? Israel, they're committing genocide, alright? When you watching Al Jazeera, I always have trouble saying that word, Al Jazeera, alright, watching their news, alright? We seeing all the war crimes, alright, all the bloody war crimes, alright? The so-called the Jewish, all right, the self-proclaimed Jews, all right, with no evidence, all right, the war crimes that they're doing against the Palestinians, all right, and the Lord is ultimately behind this, all right, Yahweh Shah, He's ultimately behind this, okay, because according to the Bible, the Lord is causing World War III, all right, that's the will. All All right, that's the desire of the Heavenly Father. Okay. All right, and every word, all right, every scripture in this Bible will come to pass as far as prophecy. All right. So this Revelation 17 and Revelation 17, and I'm gonna start at 15. All right. It says, and he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. All right, and I wanted to start there because it's going. Revelation 17 chapter is going into the power. All right, and the influence of Babylon the Great America. All right, that great city. All right, that's going to be ruling the world in the last days when the Lord come back. Okay, so this place is ruling over what peoples, nations. All right, in tongues. It has its embassies in other countries. All right, you know, they just got caught. Some UN troops just got caught. You know, stealing gold and resources. All right, from Africa. All right, you know, and this Babylon the Great America just pushes out its philosophies. All right, its religion. All right, its democracy. And also its currency. All right, that's how Babylon the Great America waxed rich, through its currency. Okay, and also rape, rob, and murder. All right, rape, rob, and murdering the children of Israel, the true children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. All right, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, and we understand that according to the curses. All right, according to the curses of Deuteronomy 28. All right. And Romans 8 and 16. All right. The Spirit bear witness with our spirit that we're what? We're the children of Yahweh Shema Shah. All right. So it says, you know, because scoffers love to say you can't. There's no way you can trace your DNA back to the ancient Israelites. All right. That's why what we have the curses. Let me get that in Deuteronomy. I don't want to lose my spot. This Deuteronomy, all right, 28. All right, we have the curses to identify who the Israelites are. All right, bear with me. I'm gonna start at Deuteronomy 28. All right, I'm gonna start at 45. All right, no, 48. This Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. All right, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. All right, so this, when you continue to read on and on, all right, this is only pertaining to one group of people. All right, that only happened to one race of people. All right, there's no other race on this planet Earth. When you go into Deuteronomy 28 chapter, all right, there's no other race on the planet Earth that fits those curses. All right, getting back to it, this Revelation 17 and 16. All right, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast. All right, who is that? That's the EU, the European Union. All right, so these other nations that give their power to the beast. All right, okay, and the seven heads and 10 horns. All right, and the 7 heads being NATO. All right, and that woman that sits on top of that scarlet beast is Babylon the Great America. Okay, so it says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate, and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. All right. So this is a prophecy that hasn't happened yet. All right. This is an end time, last days prophecy. All right. And this is going to happen during what? The Battle of Armageddon. All right. World War III. All right. the mother of all wars. All right. And we see these other nations getting ready. All right. So verse 17, it says, for Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah have put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of Yahweh Shema Shah shall be fulfilled. All right. So the Lord is literally manipulating the minds of these kings of the earth. All right, to perform these prophecies. All right, to perform his will. All right, that's why they go into war. All right, though they say peace and safety. All right, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. All right, let me pull that. All right, because you got Vladimir Putin. Let me check the comment board. I'm gonna refresh it, make sure. Okay, all right. But you got Vladimir Putin. You know, he's literally he got his whole nation, all right, getting into this thing. All right, your average day workers, your 9-to-5 workers over there in Russia, Vladimir Putin is commanding them to what? To aid in some kind of way, shape, or form into them, into their military. All right. So now Russia is solely focused on gearing up for war, using all of its citizens for, for war. All right. So yeah, it's getting real. All right, let me get that piece of safety. Bear with me. Things is getting real out here. All right, so we don't have that much longer. Bear with me. All right, this 1 Thessalonians 5:3. All right, I'm gonna start from the top. All right, 1 Thessalonians 5:1. All right, it says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. All right? So all hell is going to break loose when you least expect it. All right? It's not going to catch the Hophi elect off guard, though. All right? Because the Hophi elect is paying attention and watching and being vigilant. All right? Being sober-minded and vigilant, spiritually speaking. All right? And we got our spiritual binoculars on, all right, and paying attention to the prophecies, to the news, all right. Okay, brothers is on it. Brothers scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, all right. Brothers is constantly putting out news articles, all right, news articles, news clips, okay, feeding the Lord's sheep, his elect, all right, with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right, and giving them what? Updating them on prophecy, so the Hophi elect, the hearers, can what? Stay up on game, okay? So it says, for yourselves know perfectly, it's like verse 3, my bad. 1 Thessalonians 5:3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. All right. So they can say peace and safety all they want. All right. Shit is brewing up. All right. Even with even what's going on with Donald Trump. Let me get a precept in second Ezra's. All right. What's going on with Donald Trump? He getting convicted. All right, of 34 charges. All right. Well, I think it was like tampering, fraud, money, or something, something like that. All right, and you had these Edomites going crazy over it. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go to 2nd Ezra's 15. All right, bear with me. So this 2nd Ezra's 15, and I'm gonna start at 14. All right. The 2nd Ezra's. Let me start up. So let's start from the top. So this 2nd Ezra's chapter 15 and 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. All right. So, beginning with the elder apostles, great millstone, down to the least of us. All right. These are not our words. All right. Everything that we're reading, all right, and breaking down through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, it comes from Yahweh Shema Shah in His Word. All right. So everything we're saying can be found in the Bible. All right. But the understanding of prophecy and what's going on in the last days, that was only revealed to the Lord's prophets and His elect. All right. Let me get that in Romans 11:7. All right, bear with me. So only the elect of the nation of Israel can receive these warnings. All right, receive the warnings. Bear with me. It's a little too far. I should have grabbed my smaller Bible. All right, this is Romans chapter 11:7. And I'm gonna start at I'm gonna just get straight to it. All right, this is Romans chapter 11 and verse 7, and it reads, "What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for. But the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded." All right. So you have the elect. You have the elect according to the Bible. All right. Going into the 1/3. All right. The 144,000 are all prophets of the Lord. Okay. In these last days, that's going to feed the rest of the elect with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right. Because the elect is millions and millions of Israelites. All right, you can't number them. All right, that's in Revelation 7 and 9, I believe. Let me get that. All right, this Revelation chapter 7 and verse 9. All right, Revelation chapter 7 and 9, and it says, "After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands." All right. So that's going into the elect. All right. So that's to break that down, because people of the world, heathens of the world, they don't understand who the 144,000 are. You know. Shalom. Yahweh Shema Shah Brakatham to the Akim on the comment board, and the brother Hope, Grace, and Mercy 144. Shalom. Yeah, you know, because they love to just say the 144,000, 144,000. All right, which that's the future government of Yahweh Shema Shah, which is going to be on earth. All right, and Lord willing, of that elect number. All right. Because those are the 144,000 are all prophets of the Lord, all right, in these last days, all right. And the 1/3 is the rest of the elect that's going to take heed to the prophets and the warning, all right. So bear with me. Let me get back to what I was reading, all right. So back at 2nd Ezra, all right. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 2. All right. I'm gonna jump down to verse 5. 2nd Ezra 15 and 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. All right. And that lines up with my title. All right, because that's everything that's written in the Bible in these last days to unfold. All right, and to come to pass. All right, like the scriptures say, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. All right, you know. All right, so let me break down. It says the sword. All right, and that sword is what? It's going into civil unrest. All right, Well, also World War III on a larger scale, okay? Because World War III is growing up, it's reaching its climax, and it's about to go nuclear, okay? It will get out of hand, all right? These elites, they can't control that, all right? Okay, they can't control that, all right? They're gonna try to rebuild, like the scripture says. Though they're gonna want to rebuild, but the Lord is gonna tear them down, all right? So these elites, they want to fulfill their new world order, but the Lord is not gonna allow them to do that, okay? Let me bear with me. These Psalms right quick. All right, this Psalms 64. And I'm gonna start from. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna just give verse 2. All right, Psalm 64 and 2. All right, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. All right. So they're these elites, their secret counsel, all right, the things they're trying to accomplish, all right, it don't have you so-called, you citizens, sheeple, it don't have your best interests, all right. They plan on chipping up everybody on the planet Earth, all right, and that RFID chip and that Neuralink is the mark of the beast, all right, which we're gonna touch on that as well, all right. Because the system is already in place, all right. The system is already set, okay. They running trials and test runs, all right. You have people right now with the Neuralink and the RFID chip, all right. That they've been walking around with that with the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, for years, all right. But the time is coming where it's about to be made mandatory. All right, it's about to be made mandatory, and if you don't take it, you will be put to death. Okay, and that's written in the scriptures. All right, it says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." All right, and that's all they do is work iniquity upon their beds. All right, say that for later. All right. Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows, all right, to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, all right, and Esau does that through his pen, all right. They pass, Esau, the so-called white man, he passes laws and legislation, all right, to basically give themselves the right of way to do as they please, okay, and even Donald Trump said if he get back to office or whatever like that, he's basically going to give police officers free reign. All right, it's another word I'm trying to use, but I can't think of it right now. But basically, police officers, Trump want to give them the power to basically, hey, do what you want, do what you got to do. All right, and that's draconian. All right. All right, that's draconian measures being in place and put in force. All right. So yeah, shit about to get real. All right, shit is about to get real. All right, and these elites, they know that a civil war is brewing. All right, they know that a civil war is brewing. That's why they got the UN troops ready. All right, these UN troops, they're already here. All right. They're already here. They're just waiting on the go-ahead to get busy. All right, and they're not. That's why you can't. And these elites of Babylon the Great America, they understood that. Okay. Let me get this precept before I make my point. All right. I'm gonna jump down to verse 6. So there's Psalm 64 and 6. Psalm 64 and 6. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Okay? So they knew that the American soldiers and military, they wouldn't feel comfortable taking away the rights of their own country or their own people. All right, even these police officers. All right, they're not going to feel comfortable with what's going on. All right, that's why they're going to bring outside soldiers, outside forces. All right, to enforce these draconian laws and to enforce martial law. All right. Let me get another precept. Bear with me. Go back to Revelation, Second Nations. All right. So shit is about to get real. Shit is about to get real. You got so much going on in these last days. All right. You got Leviathan. You got World War III. You got the chariots of Yahweh Shemal Shah. You got the pestilence and all that, and we're gonna speak on that, all right? Because you got this new next pandemic, all right? Okay. Now this next pandemic, or the plandemic, all right? That's coming out with this bird flu, all right? You know, and evils is increasing on the earth. Okay, they're finding uranium in tap water, you know. But you know, Akim and Aquasin is truth. All right, you know, we've been new to not drink out the faucet. All right, you know, but that just goes to show you the wickedness of Esau. All right, and he's coming down with great wrath. They're putting so many poison in the air. All right, they non-stop with the chemtrails. All right, you know they're up in their level of poison and everything, food, water. They're indoctrinating the kids. All right, so this land will pollute you. All right, and let me get that since it came to my mind. All right, this land will pollute you. All right, that's why the Lord said, "Come out of her, my people." All right. Bear with me. Yeah, this Micah chapter 2 and 10. All right. Micah chapter 2 and 10. It says, Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. All right. So Babylon, the Great America, it pollutes you. This place pollutes you. All right. All right. This place pollutes you mentally, physically, and spiritually. All right. This place have you worshiping false and idol gods. All right. This place have you you know, eating all type of abomination, defiled bread amongst the Gentiles. All right. Everything is contaminated. It's full of chemicals. All right. They're changing the gender of plants and animals. All right. And Esau is even putting mercury and fluoride in our drinking water. You know, to change up your hormones and all that. You know, so this devil, that's why we need salvation. All right? That's why we need salvation. Let me get this Ecclesiastes 1 and 18. All right? That's why the hopefully elect, Lord willing, I'm part of that elect number. That's why we vexed. You know, Lot, when he was living in Sodom and Gomorrah, he was vexed. All right? Until the Lord destroyed that place. All right? So this is Ecclesiastes 1 and 18. And it reads, For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. All right? So the more you know, more you know about what's going on, the secret counsel of the wicked, all right, what's really going on, you know, it's gonna what? It's gonna vex your spirit. All right, you're gonna want the Lord to intervene. You're gonna want to what? Flee spiritually, mentally. All right, come out of this place. That's why the Lord said, "Come out of her, my people." All right, because Babylon the Great America is being judged for all the rape, robbery, murder, and crimes that it did in the past, that it's doing now. All right, and what it's doing now. All right, let me get that. Because judgment is coming to this place. All right? Judgment is coming to this place. So this Revelation classic 18 and let me see. I'm gonna start from the top, but I'm gonna read all the way to 4. All right? This Revelation. Let me check the comment board. I'm gonna refresh it. Because Esau don't show me shit. He playing with the numbers. The numbers will go up and go right back down. Alright. So this is Revelation 18 from the top. Okay? So, like how the old folks say, God ain't sleep. You know? Yahweh Shema Shah is not sleep. Alright? You know, this place is nothing but confusion and wickedness. Alright? And not too long ago, probably about, how long I've been live, let me see. I'd say about 15 minutes ago, it had a Jake Sodomite walk by, all right? Dressed like a woman, all right? You know, so this place, that's why that shows you this place is spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, all right? This place will pollute you, you know? And it's so bad, even the Jakes in the world, all right? I'll say the men in the world, all right, that's just into women, they still don't think it's wrong. They still don't think it's wrong for another man to dress up like a woman. All right? So Jake, this land, Babylon the Great America, has polluted your mind into thinking and to be neutral, all right, about all the wickedness that you see. All right? Even them, they gotta be destroyed too. All right, because their mind is sealed with a hot iron. Their conscience sealed with a hot iron. All right, they love it here. They love the confusion. All right, they love the poison, the indoctrination. All right, when your children go to school, they're being exposed to a banquet of bullshit, a banquet of wickedness and foolishness and confusion. All right, and Esau know children like K through 12. Your mind is being developed. All right, your mind is being developed. It's another word I wanted to say, but I couldn't think of it. And yeah, so Esau he knows that. That's why they're trying to push. They're trying to push the LGBTQ community hard. They got cartoon shows, books, they everywhere. All right, they online. They going into schools to teach the children all type of shit. They got their own flag, you know. So we in the last days. All right, how long, O Lord? So this Revelation 18 from the top. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven. All right? Having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. All right? And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. All right, so this hasn't happened yet. I'm gonna come back to my apocrypha. All right, but that hasn't happened yet. All right, that's going into Babylon, the Great America, being turned into a desert. All right, and desert creatures living in this place. All right, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. All right, so no one is going to be able to live on this continent after World War III. All right, I repeat, no one will be able to live on this continent after World War III. Okay, so it says, so this place is falling though. All right, this place is falling. All right, like the Lord said, I beheld Satan falling like lightning, roughly paraphrasing. All right, let me get that because I don't want to butcher it. Bear with me. All right, there's Luke 18. I mean, Luke chapter 10 and verse 18. All right, I'm gonna just get verse 18. I was gonna start up. All right, all right. This is Luke chapter 10 and 18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven. All right. So that's not that Christian, that Roman Greek mythology, all right, that these Christians get from the Roman Catholic Church. All right, that's not you got to come out, you got to relearn what you was taught. All right, like the scriptures say, you got to become a fool that you may be wise. All right, so that's not talking literal. All right, it's not talking literal. It's talking about Esau, the so-called white man, falling from power. Okay, because heaven represents what? A state of rulership. All right, heaven represents a state of rulership. Okay, we can prove that. We're gonna go to the blue letter, Luke 10 and 18. All right, Luke 10 and 18, and let me know how the audio doing and everything like that. Baba Kushah. All right, but we're gonna prove that heaven also represents a state of rulership, being at the top, ruling, having dominion, and things like that. All right, so this the blue letter in the Greek for the word heaven.
Strong's G 3772. Good on us. Good on us.
All right. Now I'm gonna get the Strong's definition. All right, this is the Strong's definition. It says, through the idea of elevation, the sky by extension. All right, heaven as the abode of God. By implication, happiness, power. See? Power, eternity, especially the gospel, Christianity, air, heavenly sky. All right? But notice it said happiness and power. Okay? You can't make that up. So happiness and power is also linked to what? Being in a heavenly state. Okay? Because that's what it means to have dominion. When you have dominion, you have power. All right? You know, when you have slaves and things like that, you have power. Okay? All right, so let's go back. And it reads, let me see. I'm gonna jump down. Well, let me start at verse 3. All right, Revelation 18 and 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. All right, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. All right, so yeah, these nations that once did business and commerce with Babylon the Great America, used his dollar, all right, to trade with the oil and things like that, all right, they're going to turn on this place, all right, because Babylon the Great is ultimately fucking over these other countries, all right. When you cross-examine what Babylon the Great America is doing to these other countries, all right, you know, slapping sanctions on them and hurting their economy, all right, and also sabotaging as well. All right, Babylon is known for doing a lot of sabotage, all right. You know, they like to send in they CIA or whatever, you know, and corrupt shit, you know, and act like they didn't do shit, blame it on another country, you know. And they known for setting up terrorist groups, okay? For funding and setting up terrorist groups, okay? So it says, verse 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues, all right? So that don't mean run. That don't mean buy a ticket and just move to another country. No. All right? You got to come out this place spiritually. All right? Spiritually and mentally. Okay? And you got to return back and take heed to these words. So Yahweh Shema Shah. All right? Before it's too late. Let's get this Romans chapter 12 from the top. All right. Romans chapter 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Shema Shah, that you present yourself, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice. All right. And what are you sacrificing? All right. You're sacrificing your goals, dreams, and admirations that you once had in this world, all right? And you dedicating, you know, all your time to what? To Yahweh Shema Shah, learning His word, being occupied in prophecy, all right? Being the oracle of the Most High in His law, all right? You know, we got to be 100% submerged and occupied in Yahweh Shema Shah's word, all right, and abstaining from the world, all right. The Lord told us to come out of the world, all right. Abstain from the world, you know, all the wickedness, you know, that goes on in this world, all right. So it says, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh Shema Shah, which is your reasonable service. And you even got to sacrifice, you know, your family members, spending time with them. You got to cut that off. All right. Anyone that's against this truth and against this knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shah, you can't be around them. So that's a sacrifice as well. All right. Because what righteousness have for unrighteousness, and etc. etc. All right. So it says. And be not conformed to this world, all right, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, all right, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Shema Shah, all right. So you got to be renewed through the spirit of your mind, all right, with this truth, all right. What time it is? Okay, all right, with this truth. Okay, and I also wanted to speak on, I spoke a little bit on World War III. I want to speak on the bird flu, okay? Because this will, and I'm going to get back to the mark of the beast as well, all right? This will, all right? Let me get Revelation 12 and 12. Bring in that next pandemic, all right? So this is Revelation 12 and 12. And it reads, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them, Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that you have but a short time. All right, so this is another curveball that this devil is throwing at you. All right, okay, and we see in the news that it's spreading. The bird flu is spreading. Multiple people is getting it, etc., etc. All right, you know, this is going to bring about the next pandemic. Okay, and a lot of people is going to die from this pestilence. All right. All right, a lot of people is going to die from this pestilence. Okay. And it's the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, he's ultimately behind it. Okay? Because the Lord put it in these scientists, these mad scientists, to create weapons of mass destruction. All right? What they call it? It's bio warfare. All right? And it's another word too. All right? You know, so Esau, he's coming down with great wrath. He's coming down with great wrath on all ends. All right, you know, he's doing it from the left-hand side, all right, of the Most High, all right. That's why Esau, he's the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. Okay. All right. Let me go back to the book of the Apocrypha right quick. So this back at Second Ezra 15, and it reads. And let me jump down. I'm going to jump down to verse 14. All right? It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. All right? For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right? And we see that going on. All right? You know, like the situation with Donald Trump, all right, getting convicted, all right. You know, people are riled up. People are ready to protest, take it to the streets, you know, and go ham behind this election, all right. You know, which, just my opinion, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think something major is gonna happen to disrupt it, you know. You know, and these people are furious with Joe Biden, you know, but they don't understand that it's two wings of the same eagle. All right, it's two wings of the same eagle. Okay. All right. Then there's Revelation 13. Bear with me. All right, this Revelation chapter 13. Bear with me. Where it says he spake as a lamb. I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. Let me look it up. Right now, Esau, he's speaking as a lamb, but he's about to, what? He's about to show his horns, his true power. Bear with me. Pretty sure it's in Revelation 13. All right, this Revelation chapter. This Revelation 13 and 11. Revelation chapter 13 and 11, and it reads, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. All right. So Esau at first, you know, and that's what they present in their, you know, with the Democrats and Republicans. That's what they present with the Democrats and Republicans. All right. And You just got the sheeple. They going back and forth, back and forth. You know, at first the people that was against Donald Trump, you know, and they voted for Biden. Now they going back to Donald Trump. All right, it's all a big game. It's, you know, Donald Trump and Joe Biden really ain't controlling nothing. They're puppets. All right, the elites, the ones you don't see, those the ones that's really in power. All right, and it says, we go back to it. And he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. All right, and now we're seeing Esau. He's about to what? Speak as a dragon. All right, he's about to come down with great wrath. All right, they about to come down with that order out of chaos. All right, martial law. They got the FEMA camps ready. They got their torture camps ready. You know, they got this whole system. All right, this New World Order system is already in place. Okay, they got their soldiers ready. They got the next pandemic planned out. You know, so they about to just go in for the kill. All right. And Yahweh Shema Shah only going to protect his elect from that great flood. All right, from the wrath that Esau is about to come down with. All right, and let me jump down. I'm gonna start at 15. All right, it's Revelation 13 and 15. All right, because you know that hour of temptation. All right, going into what? You know, is you gonna take that mark of the beast, that RFID chip, that Neuralink, all right, or you gonna trust in Yahweh by Shema Shah? Okay, because in those times, all the resources going to be gone. All right, all the resources going to be taken away. All right, that's going to be a time like no other, a day like no other. All right, Jacob's trouble. All right, they say, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. All right, a famine is coming. Blackouts, you know, Texas going through it right now. All right, you know, so on and so on. So it's about to get so bad out here. All right, and Esau, he's going to try to swoop in. You know, he's going to try to swoop in and with the solution. All right, just like on the movie Dragon Day, they swooped in with the solution. After the EMP attack, they swooped in with the solution. All right? And what's that solution? That solution is the solution when all hell breaks loose and society collapse. The solution will be martial law, UN troops. They're going to be the new police officers, curfews. All right, and you're going to be forced to if you want to be a part of this society again, you're going to have to take that RFID chip, all right, that microchip, that implant, and that Neuralink, all right, which is the mark of the beast, which we're about to read, all right. And it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, all right, going into that new world order, all right. They have the power to make this happen. All right? And they going through with it. All right? They going through with it. But guess what? Yahweh Shema Shah is not going to allow them to accomplish their new world order. All right? Right when they about to accomplish it, all hell is going to break loose. All right? And we understand according to prophecy, one of the last major prophecies is the RFID chip, the implementation of the RFID chip, which we're reading right now, okay? So after the RFID chip and that Neuralink is mandated and it's made mandatory, all right? And people are starting to get killed for it, all right? Once it's made mandatory and if you don't take it, you get killed for it. Not too long after that, the nuclear missiles, all right? not too long after that, the nuclear missiles is prophesied in the next chapter to what? Get shot over here. All right. So that's what we waiting on. We waiting on that last major prophecy. All right. Because we understand once that's implemented, hey, it's over with. All right. Our salvation is nearer than what we believe. All right. So it says, and that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right. So those that don't take the mark of the beast, they don't submit to their new world order. All right. They're gonna kill you. Okay. So these are the times that's coming. All right. Everything is going digital. The system is already in place. All right. So it says, and he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, and that's a literal mark going into charagma. All right, and the root word for charagma is karat. All right, because that's a literal mark, incision, and cut. That's a cut in the flesh. All right, they have to cut and pierce your flesh in order to put the mark of the beast, all right, in your hand or in your head, okay? So it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, all right? So yeah, the days are coming to where, you know, and that's where you gotta trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, you gotta hold your crown. All right, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. All right, you know, so it's not gonna be easy, but according to Isaiah 65:13, Yahweh Shema Shai, he's going to provide for his elect. All right, you just got your faith can't break. Okay, you're going to be tested in that day. All right, but your faith in Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, has to be stable. All right, it has to be stable. Okay. So let's go to the next chapter, because we see in the next chapter, the nuclear missiles get shot. Okay. So I'm gonna get straight to it. Revelation 14 and verse 6. All right. No, let me jump down. I'm gonna start at 9. All right. No, let me start at 8. All right. There's Revelation 14 and 8. Revelation 14 and 8, and it reads, "And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, the great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication." All right. And it says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." All right, that fire and brimstone is nuclear missiles. All right, and not only is you going to have the nuclear missiles that's going to bring fire, but also these chariots, the chariots, the so-called UFOs. All right, they're going to be delivering and destroying people. All right, they're going to shoot their lasers at people that's not of the elect. Okay, so it says verse 11. Verse 11. "And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name." All right, and that's not talking about a place in the middle of the earth called hell. All right, hell, Hades. All right, that's made up. All right, that's Greco-Roman mythology. All right, that's not real. They're going to be tormented day and night. Meaning what? This place is going to be burning for a while. All right. After those nuclear missiles hit, and it's a lake of fire. All right, on this continent. Okay, the fire just not going to go out right after the missiles is done hitting this place. All right, this place is going to be cooking. All right, it's going to still be on fire for a while. Okay, just like Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, and let's prove that. No, let me check the time. Check the time. Okay. All right. Bear with me. All right, so this Jude chapter 1 and 7. Jude chapter 1 and 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. All right. So according to Jude 1 and 7, and according to the logic and the understanding of Christians, that would mean that Sodom and Gomorrah are supposed to still be burning forever. All right. So we clearly see not everything in the Bible is literal. All right. Okay. And also, Sodom and Gomorrah is still burning spiritually and mentally in our minds. All right, Sodom and Gomorrah is it's a representation, and it's a memorial to our people. All right, of what happens, of what the Lord did to Sodom and Gomorrah for the wickedness and perverseness that was going on in Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, so that's going to be forever. That's going to be forever talked about. Okay. All right, and so also the destruction. All right, the destruction of Babylon the Great, America. That's going to be a forever talked about. We're going to celebrate on that day. All right, it's going to forever be. It's going to be a Memorial Day. All right, it's going to be a new Passover as well. All right, because this is going to be the second Exodus, and Yahushua is going to do it himself when he comes back. All right. So Lord willing, that was edifying. Before I end, I want to give all praises, glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Bahadash. Double honors to the other apostles, great millstone, ruler, teach well. And honors and salutations to the men of the Lord, making our bodies a living sacrifice and enduring it to the end. All right, Kwame Yashal and the Bible.